The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your St. Louis Cardinals.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Ready now, Adam Eaton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Washington, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
And the pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Eaton is retired, and there's one away.
In the second spot tonight, shortstop, Ray.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll be back in standing up. Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Turned on down the line, and that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. In at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he grounds one briskly to short. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nationals get a run on the double by Bryce Harper. On to the bottom of the first here at Busch Stadium. It's now 1-0 Washington. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Max Scherzer will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Time for a look at the Curly W on D. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup in for a strike. Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Now here it comes. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Scherzer is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat. Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Here's Matt Carpenter as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 14, Miguel Montero.
Striding in now for the Nats, Miguel Montero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Miguel Montero, a solo home run. His first homer here in the series, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Into the box, Michael Taylor, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Ozuna, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 31, Max Scherzer.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 2-0 Washington.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Past battles with Scherzer, he has 7 hits in 27 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first four men have been unable to do. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Popped him up. Murphy ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Martinez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. He takes a high fastball for a strike. Scherzer's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Adam Eaton was a strikeout victim in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Trey Turner. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting that.
And now Bryce Harper, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. Turner, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Throw over to first, runner back safely. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Harper swings and sends a ball well hit out to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run home run here for Bryce Harper. His first homer so far in the series, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Rendon, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ozuna is under it, and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this two-run home run. We played 2.5. It's 4-0 Washington. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Colton Wong now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
So here now is the pitcher, Luke Weaver. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Scherzer looks in. First pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. So stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
That fastball in there for a called strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Number 3, Michael Taylor.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Pham, base runner at first with 1 out. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in, Yadier Molina. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Scherzer comes set. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
0-1.
Ground ball left side. Carpenter has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Eaton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And a dive, but he's back in. Eaton stands at first with 1 out. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Ready on 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Here's Bryce Harper now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2 out with a man at first. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And the 2-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Now a move over to first. Runner's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Leading off for St. Louis, first baseman, Jose Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Change up that catches the corner for strike 1. Change up gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. Murphy is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Stepping up now, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. DeYoung, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Colton Wong will stand in, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Scherzer's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And now a pitch on the way. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 0-2 once more. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Sam Tuivalala takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64, Sam Tuivalala.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Anthony Rendon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
It's a 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Wong is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And now for Washington, Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Washington, First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. High and deep to right center. Pham sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 4-0. Greg Garcia is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Greg Garcia.
Starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Rendon throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Scherzer gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is outside for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Pham at second with 2 down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is taken. Strike 1. Brebbia, a 6'1" right-hander. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1 pulled toward right center field. On the move is Fowler. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. In now, Michael Taylor, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Stepping in now, Max Scherzer, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Martinez in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Nationals gone in order, but they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Marcell Ozuna, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
Now batting, number 4, catcher, Yadier Molina.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Leaves a changeup high for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Scherzer's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Rendon has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. Brett Cecil has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
27, Brett Cecil.
In now is Adam Eaton. Past history with Brett Cecil. He's 1 for 2.
Center fielder. Number 2, Adam Eaton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he is in there.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Bryce Harper will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball. So he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Past history with Brett Cecil. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Matt Bowman trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Ryan Zimmerman will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Rendon over at second. Murphy at first. 2 out in the inning. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing from Zimmerman as this one's on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Washington leads this one 5-0. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And it's gone. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, some might consider this a cheap home run because he didn't exactly crush it, but he got enough of it to doink it off the foul pole, and that's all it takes. And guess what? It looks like a bomb in the box score tomorrow.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton.
Here's Colton Wong now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Jed Jerko will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Jed Jerko.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Scherzer's ready. 1-0 on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. On to the 9th inning now from Busch Stadium. It's the Nationals 5 and the Cardinals 1. The Gateway Arch lit up at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to our broadcast on MLB Network. Sean Gilmartin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now, Miguel Montero will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Miguel Montero.
Montero waits, now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Ozuna. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The pitcher number 32, Matt Scherzer.
Matt Adams will get to call the pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Matt Adams.
In there, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Fowler looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
In now, Adam Eaton. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did that. Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield out.
It is, D-Roll, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Eaton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air into shallow left center. Beyond is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's the Nationals 6 and the Cardinals 1. Sammy Solis, a 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. So coming to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup in for a strike. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 0-2 delivery. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Washington take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Max Scherzer is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.